Hello everyone. A very good evening to all of you. A very good afternoon to all of you. Welcome to the Officer Adda 24/7, the spatial session of your BRBL subject in the English medium language. So you know that this session is very much important for the examination point of view, because in this session we are just doing the summary of the act, okay, and the question and answer of your BRBL book. So if you are new in this session, first of all, do not forget to enroll in this session, okay, enroll or like the session and share the session as much as possible. So guys, we are doing the, you know, the questions of module C, then after module B, and then after module A, we will do the questions of the Macmillan that is given in the BRBL book. So today's session is, as you can easily see, that is your MSME Act. Okay, MSME Act. So what exactly this act means? First of all, the full form of MSME is, that is Micro, Small, Medium Enterprise Development Act 2006, which become operational from 2nd of October 2006. We know that if we are a rich person and if we have a good family background, we can easily do our business. But suppose if the person belong to the ruler family, so for them it will be very difficult for them to just open the business. So this act, that is MSME 2006, is basically started from 2nd of October 2006. The statute has a different definition for the micro, small, medium manufacturing and the service enterprises based on the both investment and turnover. Okay, the act provides for the establishment of the National Board for Micro, Small, Medium Enterprise, then Advisory Committee for MSME, which have a specific function as brought out in the act, and the Micro, Small Enterprise have a Facilitation Council also. What is Facilitation Council? The Facilitation Council is basically just for the solve the dispute that's come under MSME Act, okay, which mean to see settle the dispute among the parties in respect of the MSME enterprise. So that's why this is very important for the examination point of view. So in the MSME Act also, we have to learn first of all what is the investment and turnover of the micro enterprise, small enterprise and medium enterprise. And then after, we have to study about the National Board, Advisory Committee and the Facilitation Council. Done? Now see. Next thing that is written here, the buyer from a MSME. Okay, so what is written here? The buyer from MSME has to adhere to agreed payment date, which should not be more than 45 days from the acceptance and deemed date of acceptance as per the law, failing which such buyer has to pay compound interest with a monthly rest on that amount and from the appointed day, or the case may be from the date immediately following the date agreed upon at the 3 times of the bank notified by the Reserve Bank of India. So this day you have to learn. A dispute between the parties where a MSME is involved, where the payment is not made in time by the buyer, it may be referred to the Facilitation Council. And for in the Facilitation Council, there is a conciliation and then after the arbitration. Any buyer who is required to get his annual account audited under any law for the time being in force is required to furnish additional information in his annual financial statement as regard the amount of principal and interest not paid by the buyer to MSME on the balance sheet date. There is also provision for penalty being imposed at the rate detailed in this one. So we have to learn these much of things in the act. Okay, so this act is basically what is the tenure, what is the particular investment. You have to learn about the board, about the advisory committee and about the facilitation council. So these are the important things in MSME that you have to learn. Is that okay? So I think that is clear to all of you. Now let's do the question of MSME. So whatever the summary that I'm teaching you in the session, each and every summary I'm just giving you in the paid class also. So this is a revision, and if you revise by yourself, that is a quick revision that is done by you. Okay. Now the first question: which of the following state you provide the current definition of MSME in India? MSME Act 2006, the Delayed Payment Act 1993, the Minimum Wages Act 1984, or the Factory Act 1948. What is the right answer? Tell me, class, what is the right answer? Yes, class. What is the right answer? Which of the following state you provide for the current definition of MSME? The right answer is MSME Development Act 2006. So for the first one, A is the right answer. Okay. MSME are governed by which of the following ministry? Ministry of Financial Service, Ministry of Commerce and Industry, Ministry of Small Scale Industry, and the Ministry of Micro, Small, Medium Enterprise. What is the right answer? MSME is governed by which of the following ministry? Tell me. Is that Ministry of Financial Services, Commerce and Industry, Small Scale Industry, or Micro, Small, Medium Enterprise? Which of the following is the right answer? We know that whenever our government is there, so in each government there is a ministry. So for MSME also the ministry is there. So the MSME governed by which of the following ministry? That is Ministry of Micro, Small, Medium Enterprise. So for the second one, D is the right answer. Is that okay? For the second one, D is the right answer. Next. Where application is made to a court by the buyer for setting aside the decree which is made by facilitation counsel. So we know that in MSME the conciliation and arbitration is the facilitation counsel. They have to give justice within 90 days, and if conciliation is not able to give justice, then the matter will refer to the arbitration. For arbitration also 90 days will be given. Suppose if we are not satisfied with the decision of conciliation and arbitration, so we have to file the case. We can file the case in the court. That is written here. So, where application is made to the court by the buyer for setting aside any decree award made either by facilitation counsel or by any institution center providing alternate dispute, then how much percentage? Now, what is the question? The question is, what percentage of amount of decree and award is to be deposited with the court by the buyer? So in this one, the right answer will be 75%. Otherwise, in each act, we have learned that we have to pay, if we want to appeal, we have to pay only the 50%. But this is the only act where the percentage amount is 75%. So this is the right answer. Okay, so for this one, you have to learn the investment and the turnover also. Is that okay? So this is all about your MSME Act. Now let's do the second act, that is Insolvency and Bankruptcy Code. Okay, now the first one about the Insolvency and Bankruptcy Code. See class. We know that in India, for the bank dispute, we have a Lok Adalat, right? We have a Lok Adalat. Then we have a Ombudsman. We have a Consumer Forum. We have a tribunal. And in your syllabus, we have a DRT, that is a Debt Recovery Tribunal. Okay, so in insolvency and bankruptcy matter also, the matter will be solved by the DRT. The matter will be solved by the Debt Recovery Tribunal. So, recognizing that reform in the bankruptcy and insolvency regime are critical for improving the business environment and evaluating the distressed credit market, this board was passed by the government that come into force in December 2016. Okay, the structure have a four pillar. So what are the four pillar? The first one is, you can see here, insolvency professional. Second is information utilities. Third is adjudicating authority. The fourth is IABI board. So first of all, you have to learn the four pillar. Just like our government have a three pillar, that is legislature, executive and judiciary. So same in IBC also, we have a four pillar: insolvency professional, information utilities, adjudicating authority, and Insolvency and Bankruptcy Board of India. So you have to learn this one. Next, if a default is above up to 1 crore, because this 1 crore has been amended, before it was only 1 lakh. So in 2020 it is amended. The creditor may initiate the insolvency process in the two stages. So what are the two stages? The first one is insolvency resolution process. The second one is liquidation. Is that okay? Now see, when the corporate insolvency resolution process against a corporate debtor is initiated by the financial creditor, for example the bank, it may file application to the adjudicating authority when default has occurred, along with the record name of the interim resolution professionals. What is interim? That is a temporary resolution professional. Is that okay? So this is the process by which we solve the matter. The application, if admitted by the adjudicating authority on being satisfied with it, result in the commencement of the resolution process. Under the code, the entire resolution have to be completed within 180 days, but it may be extended for the valid reason for the maximum 330 days. This is very important. So basically within 180 days they have to give justice, and it can be extended up to the 330 days, in which the interim resolution professional initially and the resolution professional letter on the play a vital role along with the committee of creditor. Under liquidation, the sale proceeds would be distributed as per the order of priority detailed in the code using the waterfall mechanism. Now class, in this act we also have a fast track insolvency resolution process and the pre-packaged insolvency resolution process, that is for the MSME. The corporate person also enter into the voluntary liquidation proceeding as per the provision of the statute. So that is important. Okay, now let's do the question. Let's do the question of MSME, that is important one. The first question on the screen is that in respect of the real estate, what I'm saying, in respect of the real estate, okay, of a corporate debtor, what is the minimum number of allottees who have jointly filed for initiation of corporate insolvency resolution process? Tell me class. That is important one. This thing you have to learn. This thing you have to learn it. That is important one. So tell me class, what is the right answer for this question? What is the right answer for this question? Hanji class, tell me what is the right answer? In respect of the real estate project of a corporate debtor, what is the minimum number of allottee who have to jointly file for initiation of the corporate insolvency resolution? You have to learn for this question 100 allottees or 10% of the total number of allottee, whichever is less. So for the first one, B will be the right answer here. You have to learn this. Next, in how much time is given by adjudicating authority to rectify the defect? Because see, if adjudicating authority will admit, it is okay. If they reject, so they have to give the time to the opposite party to rectify the defect. So within how many days they have to give it to the this one, rectify a defect in the application of a financial creditor for initiation of corporate insolvency process against the corporate debtor who has defaulted? Tell me, within 7 days, 5 days, 15 days or 10 days? What is the right answer? In how many days they have to rectify it? Tell me, class, what is the right answer? Yes, class. For this one, the right answer is within 7 days they have to rectify the defect. So this is the right answer. Second one, A is the right answer for this question. Okay. Now, the last question that is given in your book. Under the IBC 1 2016, which one of the following person is entitled to make application to initiate the corporate insolvency process? It means who will initiate the process. The first is given the corporate debtor already undergoing this process. Second, corporate debtor in respect to whom liquidation order has been made and the pre-package insolvency process is going on. So if all the three things is going on, so I don't think that they have allowed to initiate the corporate insolvency process. So Geeta ma'am, the right answer will be that is D. D will be the ma'am right answer, Geeta ma'am. Okay. Why? Because you can see that because the matter is already going on, liquidation process is going on, and the pre-package insolvency process is going on. So that's why none of the above will be the right answer. So third one, D is the right answer. Is that okay? So class, okay, what is a motive of enactment of Insolvency and Bankruptcy Code? What is a motive? To consolidate and amend the law relating to reorganization, insolvency resolution process, partnership firm, and this to maximize the value of asset of interested person to increase the ability of credit. What is the right answer? Tell me, because these question I think that is not written in the book. That is just for the basic. The right answer is A is the right answer. Applicability of this code shall be applicable to company, LLP, personal guarantor, and all of the above. That is important one. So the right answer is all of the above. Is that okay? Who are considered the corporate person under the provision of the code? Company and LLP, company unlimited, no. Financial service provider, no. The right answer is company and LLP. So A is the right answer. Who are the person who initiate this CAIRP? Only corporate debtor, financial creditor, operational creditor, financial creditor, operational creditor, corporate debtor, that is given in the book. C is the right answer. What is a core service rendered by information utility? Core service of this one. And information utility is one of the pillar. I hope so you remember. Create and store the financial information, accept all electronic submission, get all the information received from the various person, and all of the above. The right answer is all of the above. That's it. So guys, this is all for today's class. I hope so you people like the session. So today we have just covered the MSME and your insolvency and bankruptcy code. So if you want to join the session, this is your AIM batch. Okay, you can use the coupon code Y391 for the maximum discount up to 81%, right? So this is your CAIIB AIM batch. Okay, this is your CAIIB AIM batch. You can see here, you can purchase the batch. In the batch, you will get the live classes, recorded session, PDF, mock paper, etc. So if you want to enroll, you have to use the coupon code Y391. And this is your elective paper video course, because in the single paid batch, the video course are not available for elective paper. If you want to join the live classes of elective paper, so it will be available in the CAIIB ka Mahapack, because in CAIIB ka Mahapack, you will get everything for 1 year. Okay, if I just show you the Mahapack, this is your CAIIB ka Mahapack. So if you want to enroll it, you have to use the coupon code Y391, and on the occasion of Holi, the discount is going on, right? So if you want to purchase it, the process is very simple. Google Chrome, click, okay. Then after, you have to write down Adda 24/7, click on all courses, done. And this is GIB CIB June 2024. First of all, this is your AIM batch. This is CIB ka Mahapack. So if you want to purchase it, click on buy now, put the coupon code Y391. If you click on apply, you can see 80% discount is there. That is for the 1 year of validity. Is that okay? So you can see here, include all the new and updated syllabus, include mini marathon, mega marathon, so everything, whatever you want. And elective paper live classes will be also available in this CIB ka Mahapack. So enroll it now to just clear your concept and crack this exam in the single and a first attempt. So that's all for today's class. Have a nice day.